There was actually a fight between Mohbad and Wunmi. They started the fight from home. So you do visa and you do it for yourself. You do not do visa for me and Liam. And what did Mohbad say? Mohbad said, you and Liam, I will not do no visa for you until I know who the father of Liam is. I know exactly. I'm telling you fact right now. They try to silence them. They try to silence this other guy. I need the Nigerian people, Nigerian youth needs to stand up and defend these people. They are now going to meet the nurse now to bribe the nurse.
Okay. That nurse that was saying that she was set up.
If you have never paid attention before to videos and analysis on this channel, please pay attention to this one. This will change the course of Mohbad's justice. This one that you're about to hear will show how wicked this world is, the conspiracy, and what certain group of people are trying to cover up. For those who think that it is going to be very easy if we do not rise. And when I say rise, I mean you have to be educated. You have to be able to look inwards. You have to be able to see. You have to be able to think outside of the box, to press, push against injustice, against this wickedness. Of course, wickedness is everywhere in the world. You go to the US, they have huge cover-up. They have a way of manipulating things also. This is the human nature. But for us to grow, for us to really grow, for us to really seek for justice and get justice, for us to live a better life, we have to minimize wickedness and evil. Unfortunately, the cover-up of Mohbad, has created a lot of havoc. And at first, people thought it was just the Mohbad thing. But now, the RIP of Mohbad has shed light into, like I used to say, the decay in our society. Like I said, what you're about to hear, if the Nigerian police knew that releasing Prime Boy and spending was going to blow their case into pieces. They are so full of themselves. They felt that, who are these ones? They are from poor background. They are from poor homes. They have no voice. Who are these ones? We can muscle on them. We can crush them. We can finish them. These are their thoughts. But unfortunately, for them, this is the end of these wicked, corrupt people somehow that snaked themselves into the corridors of power and also manning important position. These people, they will be going down. You see, end SARS in Nigeria opened the eyes of a lot of Nigerians, even though some wanted to hijack their end SARS for their own personal benefit and their own wicked. We saw a lot of things during that end SARS. It is the same spirit that has prompted Nigerians to act. That end SARS woke something in the youth in Nigeria. Well, without further ado, I want you to pay attention. But before we proceed, like and share this video. It's very important. And also tap on the thanks button, the one with the love icon with the dollar sign in the middle of it, to encourage this channel to do more. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say thanks for returning and thanks for being here. If you are just coming across this channel for the first time and you're not a member of this platform, you're not a member, it is even free. Why don't you tap on the subscribe button? Tap on it. And also turn on the post notification bell, as this will alert you whenever videos are dropped. This that you're about to hear, it is more of English for our international audience. But in between, wherever translation is needed, I will do the translation and also we'll be analyzing as we do. Let us get right into this one.
They're already talking to the nurse. The landlord of Mohbad's house, the driver of this SUV, Wunmi has reached out to him too. I believe the autopsy is already out. The government are too scared to release that autopsy. To me, I believe it. that the autopsy is already out. And by the time they release that autopsy, something goes shell. And since we try to keep that story away from the public, so but since it has leaked out, so let me just affirm some fact out now.
Okay.
There was actually a fight between Mohbad and Wunmi. They started the fight from home. Okay, there was an argument from home. So, and the prime boy was already there, and there were all people getting ready to go to the show. And before you know it, Wunmi quickly jumped into the vehicle. She was the first person to jump into the vehicle. And then Mohbad came out and said, Wunmi, what are you doing in the car? She didn't say anything because there'd been argument in the house before then. So Mohbad tried to get her out of the back of the SUV, but she refused. But they decided to continue the journey with that. So Darosha was the one sitting beside the driver's seat.
Okay, in front.
The passenger on the driver's side. Darosha was there too. Darosha was there. It was a 7-seater bus. SUV. The driver, Darosha in front. The middle, Mohbad, Wunmi, Prime Boy. And the back seat was what's the name of this guy? What's his name again?
Spending.
Yes. So there was an argument. There actually been an argument on their way to the show, but was not really heated like that. But there have been argument in the car, and Prime Boy's job was to calm Mohbad down. They come back, calm down. So at the point, Liam was with Spending. Okay, so when they got to the show, Mohbad was already stressed because there was they argued all the way to the show. So when they got to the show, I'm still gonna keep some fact, but I just wanted to. There are some things that you can say. I just want to affirm the story.
Okay.
So when they got to the show, Mohbad went to perform. So he came back. It was because of Mohbad was irritated with Wunmi. That was why Mohbad wanted to leave that show. Mohbad was irritated by Wunmi.
Okay.
And then what were they arguing about? Mohbad, I guess Wunmi and Mohbad shared the same iCloud.
Yeah.
So a message came into Mohbad's phone, and I guess the person is about a Canadian visa. So Wunmi also, I guess Wunmi also got a copy of that message on her phone. And that was the reason why she jumped into the car, that wherever you're going. So the major argument they were arguing about was that, so you went to do a visa. And you did not do no visa for me and Liam. So you do visa and you did it for yourself, you did not do visa for me and Liam. And what did Mohbad say? Mohbad said, you and Liam, I will not do no visa for you until I know who the father of Liam is. I know exactly, I'm telling you fact right now. Mohbad knew that he's not believing he was even asking the paternity of Liam.
Boss man.
I am telling you the fact.
Boss man. There are some things I said I don't want to talk about. Okay, let me allow you talk. Talk. Okay, talk.
Yeah, this is me. I'm the one talking.
Okay.
It's the fact. We have everything here.
Okay.
So, Prime Boy was in the car. Darosha was in the car.
Okay.
Lifestyle was in the car. The driver was in the car as well.
Okay.
So it was because of the DNA issue that actually caused that commotion between Mohbad and Wunmi. Mohbad knew all this, right? And he has been demanding for a DNA. And he said he kept quiet because he doesn't want no scandal. My boy was sitting in the middle. Beside Wunmi. Wunmi was the one sitting in the middle. So when the argument started, and then Mohbad was already losing it. Prime Boy was trying to calm Mohbad down. But any suru now. I said, "Lost to the kini nile. Àwọn fans wan be by. O ṣe àlìfẹ́ máa bá yàwó ẹ̀jà ń bí báyìí náà. Kíni kan.
Okay.
So Mohbad wasn't having it because Prime Boy was not allowing him to do what he wanted to do. So Mohbad got irritated by Prime Boy. Yeah. Oh, today you know, like
I'm sorry, no, don't be angry. Can you check Kofi TV blog? If she's still streaming me, let me know. Let me send people to her page. Okay, continue, please.
So, let's go. Display. So he got out of the car, and then I actually dragged Prime Boy out of the car, and Prime Boy was like resisting. It was like, it was like kind of embarrassing that, because there are some other security outfit. I don't know if they were Mohbad or soldiers, but there are some security guys there too, with Mohbad at the other side of it. So Mohbad came out to Prime Boy's side, and then he tried to drag my Prime Boy out of the car. It was really aggressive. Mohbad was really aggressive, and then Prime Boy was now like trying to resist, and that was what they talk. That is what they call fighting. Mohbad was charging towards Prime Boy, all right, and then was trying to drag Prime Boy out of the car, and Prime Boy was resisting, and then the police, the security people there, so they thought they were playing, and then when they saw that Mohbad was serious with it, they came around there and they held Mohbad's hands. And it was like, Jadeko no moto. And then the security people there told Prime Boy to leave. And he left the place. So he said he went to the Kobanashio first, and all that, to the stage. Prime Boy was not there when Mohbad punched the window of that car. When Mohbad punched the window, he was having an argument, fight with Wunmi. So Prime Boy was not there at all. Now this is the situation. How was it possible for Prime Boy, for people saying that he had a fight with Prime Boy? There was no single pictures or videos or footage of the fight on social media. But last night was in the car. And during the Corona inquest, Wunmi never mentioned that there was Darosha in the car. In fact, she said she ran to go and call Darosha. How is it possible for Wunmi to go and call Darosha when Darosha was sitting on the front seat? And last night was at the back of the car. You did not run anywhere, Wunmi. You didn't run anywhere. These people are right there in the car there. So why do you come up with all these stories? Don't give. So now, Darosha, everything should have known you. Why told you Darosha? They know what happened. So on their way back home, there was another physical fight. As in, when I mean fight, as in physical.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There was another physical fight. Exactly what we have been reiterating. We've been saying it. We've been repeating this. That there was another fight. If not, imagine if there was an argument between friends that, of course, they fight every time, and there was security agents there. There was a mobile police officer around them. What kind of fight? What kind of fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad? What kind of fight would it have been when he got home, duvet soaked with blood, and what nonsense is this? It shows that there is more to what the eyes can see. Wunmi is a violent person. Maybe Mohbad was not looking, wasn't watching. Then Wunmi struck. You're still going to hear more. You're still going to hear more. But let us recap a little what we've heard so that we can put our thoughts together. First, they had argument, and the argument was this: Mohbad Why didn't you include me in the visa? After all, we all got the international passport together. Now, I'll take you back. Karimo, the elder sister of Wumi, said, I told my sister, maybe you guys will want to visit the US. Why don't you go to do some registry? Go put in your application for marriage at the registry. Go do that so that you guys can have one, passport. You can have your passport with Mohbad's surname and let it just be Mohbad, Wumi, and the baby. But that didn't happen yet. It didn't happen yet. Now, they got their passport already. The international passport has been done already. Mohbad, he knows that something is wrong somewhere. He applied for the Canadian visa and it did not include Wumi and Liam. He probably took their passport and acted like he was going to apply, but he did not. Probably he realized somehow, or he had done some swab of Liam and they found out that the child was not his own, or he was waiting for the result. Let us go back to what Mohbad's father said one certain time, that my son complained and called me one time and said, daddy, Wumi, they have carried her to the hotel. Well, what happened next? Wumi got upset. How did she know that Mohbad got his visa issued? Very simple. Both of them share the same iPhone iCloud. So messages or email that comes in, Wumi has access to it. This is one of the problems of Mohbad. Probably Mohbad looked at Wumi like, what is she going to do? And here we are today. Wumi did what she can do. Let us listen more as you will be blown away.
They were there when they got home. And there was a serious fight in the house. That hand that we saw, Mohbad got that injury in the house. Mohbad got that injury in the house. In fact, after the fight, something happened after the fight. Now, and I also want to confirm to them that Mohbad did not die on Monday. He died on Tuesday. He died on Tuesday. And another fact is that Wumi contributed to the pie of Mohbad. The injury, the hand, the agony that he went through before the nurse come. Because if not because of that injury, there was no need to call the nurse. There was no need to call the nurse. We have information of what happened in the house. We know exactly what happened in the house, but we're holding that back. And this fight is going to be a fight to finish. So we need to come and explain what really happened. And there was no nurse to show up. And there was self-medication was conducted, as in Wumi was doing self-medication to move back in that house now. Before the nurse arrived. Self-medication, Panadol, Bensic, Atikini. All the other syringes that one get in that house. Where did they get it from? Who was it? The nurse said she didn't come with everything now.
That's what she said. She said to me that it was 2 injections she gave. So, but the police said it's 4.
Exactly. They claim that Wumi has not said anything. I heard one of the female celebrity saying that she had never said anything. She didn't come out to say, and she has right to remain silent. Yes, she does have right to remain silent.
Yeah.
To remain silent. But who was the person feeding the faceless blogger all this information?
Yeah, maybe Gistlover just formed his own story because he said.
So Gistlover also we heard that Mohbad died of an ear infection.
Yeah, that one is Instablog that wrote that. Instablog wrote that.
We heard that the wife of Wumi went on social media and he said something. He said they've taken him. Who are those that have taken your husband? Yeah. When your husband died right in your own hands. He died right here. You were there when he died. So who are those people that come to your house to buy your husband when you were there? The driver of this SUV, Wumi has reached out to him too.
The one that we said that they should ask for.
Yes.
Because those boys told me that they should ask them. He is a witness too. We should ask.
Yeah. The autopsy. We're waiting for the autopsy to come out. The autopsy, I believe the autopsy is already out. The government are too scared to release that autopsy. To me, I believe it too. That the autopsy is already out. And by the time they release that autopsy, something could shell. Leave all these women supporting women alone, yeah.
They are the one holding me. I'm not. What's my business with them? I want to share. One dig the hole for our one.
To your petition, talent lawsuit scared. It was like you gave up 24 hours.
Emi ti eka won ku clown. Àwọn kola. Àwọn alimanjeri.
There was a fight in that house. They won from that show.
Nobody pay me a boy.
The driver said, I better go down. Then Mohbad said, okay, I promise you, we could end nothing. Like they were daily. And they got home. Spending went to his room and every other person went to their room. And they went upstairs. And there was another fight going up there. But these people could not even get to their room to separate them. Why? Because the door was locked. Yeah. There was CCTV camera in that house. I want you to know that one of the celebrity that is championing the case of Wumi she's a godmother to Wumi. So, and there is something between them. So she decided to, she's a godmother to Wumi. This is Bossman talking. So I know that you guys are streaming. And then I'm talking. So you can hear, so you can add me to your petition. One of the celebrities championing the cause of Wumi is the godmother to Wumi. Wumi always go to Lekki every night to sell. And there are a lot of things involved, which I'm not going to let you know.
When the wicked is in power, the just suffers. It is so sad. You heard the account of what happened, what they have been trying to cover up, what Wumi did not want to point out. She did not want to say anything. She never made mention of Canadian visa, apart from a fleeting, talk about it. She said, the Canada visa got issued after the RIP of Mohbad and blah, blah, blah. Even the marriage, the court marriage of the registry, the appointment for it got released after the RIP of Mohbad. She painted a picture, and when I looked at it, apart from her being streetwise, apart from her having her own brain as a human being, her own mind as a person, I realized that certain mistress, or let us say chair lady of manipulation are behind her. They groom young ladies to take after them. In fact, one will kind of, you've heard it, that this Wumi has Shekpeteri, Queen Mother, as a mentor. Did you hear Shekpeteri, aka Gislova, aka Tontoles DK, aka Iyabojo? Did you hear what Iyabojo said? That I will send my children over to Naira Marley's house. And I'm kind of wondering, did she send them there to take money? Like, please go and play with him and come back home with money. Is that what it is? Well, she cannot in any way say she doesn't know some things. She does know things, but she is a woman that wants to cover up for Wumi. But unfortunately, like I said at the beginning, if the Nigerian police knew that Prime Boy and Spending will open up. If they knew that they were going to spill out all that they know, never would the Nigerian police allow them come out. But now, from 3 million naira bond, they have increased it to 30 million naira. They know that there is no way Prime Boy will be able to pay. The Nigerian police, the section that is involved in this, generally, the Nigerian police is corrupt. They are wicked people. I just want to put them in the omnibus, put everyone there, because that is what they are. Probably 1 or 2% or 3% are really upright, but the majority of them that are bad, wicked people have overshadowed, covered up the good ones. They are so bad. You need to know the wicked acts of these police officers. Dirty police, as they call them in the US. They have them in the US too. Dirty police officers. They are into different types of racket. They are into vices and they do a lot of terrible things. Now, like I used to say, when I listen to the Nigerian police who address and told us about their findings so far, I looked at the body language, which is very important. And I realized that we will not be getting justice because they are only interested in nailing Prime Boy, the nurse, Spending, and maybe 1 or 2 people if they can find. That's what they are interested in. And they're also interested in making money off this. So they are ready to kind of deal with whoever has no money. So when I looked at it, I said, no, we will not be getting justice unless we do something. But the bubble burst when Prime Boy opened his mouth without video evidence. But what he put out there is it's great, it's big. It's big. It's so deep. What he put out there with Spending. What he put out there is big and huge. They wanted to change the narrative. They wanted to twist. The truth still remains. What Mohbad wanted, what Mohbad was looking for, what Mohbad RIP'd for is to find out if Liam was his own. May we not date these demon-possessed girls. Possessed with demons. Queen Mother. Okay now, Secretary. Possessed young girls. So, Mohbad, I think this is a lesson to young people out there and to anyone in general. Do not underrate the wickedness of someone that you eat with, sleep with, move around with. They can be the most dangerous. It's so bad. What happened? Well, Prime Boy, Spending, they exposed a lot of things, and now it is clear that Mohbad wanted to find out, wanted to clarify if Liam belongs to him. And because Wunmi knows where she brought that boy from, that is the reason why she will never put herself, avail that boy, avail Liam for any paternity test, sorry. No, not at all. She knows already. Why would she avail? And Shekpeteri knows. Because Shekpeteri is saying, is that the justice we are looking for? Come on, that is the justice, because it was on the Canadian visa thing, it was on the paternity test that, apart from other issues that they've been having, unhealthy relationship, issues between them, Mohbad also having his own, anger issue here and there, not because he's angry, only because he's angry because he knows what he's standing on. Like, I'm standing on my right here. This child, but he didn't go around it in a proper way. He should have spoken to his father and said, look, Dad, he could have even taken a swab himself if he wanted, but he didn't move around with the right people. He was manipulated, or he never had the guts to do what he needed to do. You just have to sit back and think, what should I do? How do I go about this thing without too much noise? Anyway, it is clear that what Mohbad wanted is what his father wants now. And that's why we are standing behind him. From what we heard, millions of naira have been donated, same as Mohbad's mother got. So the court is going to enforce this. And if Wunmi says no, it's okay. You can go And but I'm sure that she cannot say no. It's not possible. Whoever is behind her, they will be pressing buttons here and there to cover up this, and they're going to use the Nigerian police. They will find ways of bribing the judiciary, the courts, or something. That's what they will be working on. Like, how do we cover this one up? How do we cover this? There's no way you can cover it up. It's out there on social media. It is clear to everyone that you guys have something to cover up. Now, you'll be wondering, what is it? Why is there so much buzz covering up a child that does not belong to Mohbad and this and that? What's the big issue about it? Who is Wunmi? Well, there is more to what the eyes can see. There are a lot of things attached to it. It's not just the Canada visa. And it's just like, how do I put it? It's like someone walks past a place where certain things are happening, and those things are connected to the government, connected to certain arms of government. I mean, certain people. If you know what I mean, I don't want to break it down. What I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, DNA, once they realize that it's not Mohbad's son, Nigerians will want to press further. Who owns that child? Is it Obelegushi or someone else? Whoever it is, we don't really care. As long as Wunmi will not lay hold on Mohbad's royalty and money, claiming that he wants to use it to feed Liam, that's on one side. Good. So, whatever it is that surrounds it, for those who are seeking for that, that wants to press and push on that, like, hold on a second, what other darkness surrounds this thing? We want to find out what other thing. Is it substance abuse and sale of substance abuse? What else is involved? Who are those people that you respect in your society that are involved in this and that? This is what this is going to open up. That's just the point. It's going to open up a lot of dirt. You'll be shocked that, oh, so this person that I thought is a respectable person, so this is what they do. Oh, so did they really? So these guys, they take these things abroad, back and forth. Oh, they are making money from. You begin to see that some people are involved in trafficking of certain things. If you know, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. So guys, what do you think about this one? Drop your comment. Drop your comment. Like and share. See you in the next update.